I'm gonna give y'all a couple quick tips on how to save money being in the 2A world. Yo, what's up? Welcome back. It's your boy Iraq Max with Double Tap Coalition. I'm glad y'all came back to see me, man. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I need them subscriptions, man. Y'all helping me move forward and keep this thing rolling with delivering y'all this A1 content in today's high-priced economy, baby. And it's all about saving money. So along with some of these reviews and some of this content I'm gonna give y'all a couple quick tips on how to save money being in the 2A world, because I know some of us are just getting in the industry or want to get in the industry and we're looking for those economic purchases and ways to keep coins in the piggy bank. You know what I'm talking about? Today, we're going to be talking about the Derya DY9Z, as y'all saw in the title. Listen, I first got my hands on this guy during NRAM 2025, and it was dope. I had no qualms about it. I can't wait to actually get my hands on it and put some rounds through it so I can give y'all some feedback. I know my guy Harrison is going to be very, very boring when he's sitting down going over the schematics. That's cool. Don't worry about that. I'm going to be the one that's out on the range checking y'all through the shooting portion and putting rounds through it and, you know, terrorizing a little bit to see if it's going to break. That's what I do. That's what I specialize in, tearing shit up. Nonetheless, man, I got to give a huge shout out to the Gun Food. Today's video is brought to you by the Gun Food. Check them out for all your Freedom Seeds needs. They have been supplying me since I don't know when, man, but that's my guy. Y'all go over there and holler at him. Let them get you right. I don't have a discount code just yet, but as soon as I get one, y'all to be the first to know. I'll put it down there in the comment section where all the other information is. But without further ado, man, I'm not going to bore y'all. We're going to go ahead and load some mags up, get some rounds in this guy.
Ran into Destin right when they debuted the DY9Z. And off the back, I was already like, you know, ergonomically, they had a good feel to them. This fact that they were subcompact, I was sold. 15 round capacity. Only drawback is they only come with one magazine. Although they are gonna hook me up with a couple more. It's a 15 round proprietary magazine. Let me that's it right there. 15 round mag. Yeah. So shout out to Derya. They do come in a variety of colors, which I did like that. They did ask me what colors I wanted. Of course, I just went with FDE and Tiffany. So yeah, at this point in the game, if the gun ain't optic rated, man, I don't want it. Because I'm pretty much putting red dots on everything. And don't get me wrong. I can still shoot irons. I know how to use irons, just for the record. But I'm just saying, when we're talking about innovation and firearms and usage in the whole 2A space, it's just like, why do I want a gun that's not optic rated at this point? In my journey, I'm speaking for me only. Like, I just need to be able to put a red dot on it. And if I don't want a red dot, just give me the option to have or not have a red dot without going through a whole bunch of BS in order to mount one on it. Back on the DY9Z, I do like the carrying case. They are made here in America, Jacksonville, Florida, to be exact. I do like the polymer carrying case. It is TSA approved. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's TSA approved. Yeah, I thought so. Damn lock hole disappeared on me. But you got two back straps with it. You have your cleaning brush, little manual. Please read your manual. And you know, the one handy dandy 15 round magazine. Yeah. Oh shit. Alright. So shit ain't gonna be pretty, whatever. But it gives me the feel of a 43X. I'm not sure if it's parts compatible. I'm hearing different things on holsters. But from what I know, a lot of the DY9Z currently is proprietary. But for the price point, man, and what you get with this, I don't think you can beat it. I think it's pretty dope. But ergonomically, it feels good in the hand. I don't really get the Glock knuckle right here at the trigger guard. Just being able to get a firm grip on it and it just fits right in your hand. I'm curious to see what the recoil impulse is like on it. It seems a bit wider than a 43X because I clearly have one of those too. So I might end up doing a comparison to it. But ultimately, though, if you're looking for a decent sub compact, I think we might be able to recommend one after we get some shots fired through this guy and see how it turn out. But, you know, Derya Arms, the DY9Z, we're gonna go over to the range and see if we can use and abuse it a little bit. All right, man. We'll get back with y'all in a few.
We're going to go ahead and put our first rounds through it. The ergonomics, I got to stop and take a minute to talk to y'all a little bit about these ergonomics, man. Ergonomically speaking, it fits right in there. I ain't got no problem with it. It does have a bit of a slim profile. That the Glock knuckle down here, I like the undercut that they put on the trigger guard. That I'm feeling that. The mag release seems pretty nice. Here we go. Recoil impulse is not bad. It's not. Tough. So what I'm finding that I don't really, I don't want to say don't like, but what's not appeasing to me right now is going to be these cuts. I don't even know if it's called, you can call it stippling, I guess, but the cuts right here under the trigger guard, I don't like that. I don't like how my fingers are feeling around that as the gun is recoiling for the most part, but I believe that's something that we could fix. However, shooting it, yeah. I'm gonna do that again anyway. Don't even worry about it. Now, I'm gonna be putting these rounds up in the head box so we can go back and look at the accuracy. Nice, not bad. Now that one, I definitely dropped on my own. My hand grip slipped a little bit. I am liking the reticle, although I just prefer the flat dot. Ooh. Nice. So I'm gonna bring y'all with me just so y'all can see. I gotta sneeze too. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Excuse me. Right here is my grouping. I had like 3 shots up here and then the other 7 right in this area. So I'm still delivering a nice group. I got it zeroed out to 10 yards. So this grouping here is not bad. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this DY9Z, bro. But, I mean, me personally, I'm a fan of it. Let me see if I can go faster. Got my little target down that gangster leaning. Let me give y'all a grand tour. Shout out to Infinity Targets, by the way. I do like my Infinity Targets. It's only leaning because I got it in this jack leg stand or whatever. But being out here on the range, just being able to hit this guy with some spray paint and then go back and put some lead on it, phenomenal. So as y'all can see, all my rounds, I'm still hitting in the A box. I got 2 rounds outside the A box, but for the most part, all my rounds are hitting right here in the A box. I'm able to keep control of the gun, manage the recoil decently. What do you want me to say? The DY9Z with the O-Sight S. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm feeling. Within these first 500 rounds that I've delivered, I've seen like 6 failures, but a lot of the failures was kind of due to me. However, I haven't seen any mechanical failures from this guy. I'm not saying that there aren't any failures. I'm just saying from the 500 rounds that I placed through it, I'm satisfied with it. Man, look.
So real quick, man, this video is brought to you today by the Gun Food. For all your freedom seed needs, man, make sure y'all go over there and check out the Gun Food. My guy Patrick been taking good care of me for the last couple of years now. Get you a couple cans, have a good time, man. I do have a discount code that's on the way, so I'll be sure once I get my hands on it to go ahead and put that in the description for y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, man, y'all go check out the Gun Food right here. They've been good to me. They've been good to you. And I'm out.
Yeah, I'm still out here with Big Sam. Big Sam getting his gangster lean on, man. But on the DY9Z, I think today, just from my experience and what I'm seeing with it, without a shadow of a doubt, I would tell you to go buy it. In my playbook, though, it's not proven yet. It's not proven. To be fair and frank, I only have about 500 rounds in this guy. And that, to me, is not enough to prove anything. I've had roughly 6 failure to feeds, but from what I'm looking at, that was just my choice in ammunition. I haven't seen the gun produce any mechanical failures from the manufacturer. So I'm not saying that to say like it is the top of the top. If I had to rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because it's not proven. But ergonomically speaking, and the fact that it's FDE, and the fact that it shoot pretty good, I like it. The drawback right now is that it only comes with 1 magazine. That's my negative drawback. And again, like I said, I don't like the stippling in the front. I don't like how that feels on my fingers as I'm gripping the gun and the gun begins to recoil. I don't like how that feels. So beyond that, if we're talking just sheer performance, at the price point, they delivered. They delivered on this. I'm not gonna hold you. They delivered on this. And the fact that it comes in a variety of colors. Because for some reason, everybody want cute shit now. Even guys, everybody want cute shit. Cute this, cute that. Man, I ain't in the cute industry. It's a freaking tool. Use the tool to get the job done that you bought the tool to complete. Now, overall, like I said, 7.5. I'm liking it. My follow-up shots, being able to control it. Being able to make this gun produce the results that I set out for this gun to produce. Phenomenal. What else you want me to say, man? End quote, cut, cap, print. So, for my introduction on the Derya DY9Z, like I said, man, 7.5. And I'm giving it a 7.5 because I don't have the full amount of rounds through that gun in which I would like. But I have a request from quite a few people to give y'all some content on the Derya DY9Z because a lot of y'all went and copped the DY9 Island comp, which that gun is dope too. So when we're talking about economics and things like that, who don't want a decent EDC for under $300? MSRP on this guy is $299 right now. Fair enough. You get 1 magazine, you're paying $299. So here's where the rubber meet the road, and I tell you that the price meets the value. You're getting that. Actually, if I'm being frank with you, I feel like you're getting more than $299 in the gun. That's it. 1 magazine, you're paying 1 magazine price. I guess I can't even argue that from a manufacturer standpoint. They're giving you 1 magazine, but they're giving you an unbeatable price point at $299. You take something like the O-Sight S, it's $200 optic, $500. You have a gun in the red dot. $500. Like you cannot. I mean, you probably could beat it, but I'm talking about reliability. You can't beat that shit reliably. The 500 rounds that I put through this gun in this stretch, most consumers, the 500 rounds I put through that gun in this stretch, most people are gonna put through the gun in this lifetime. And that's no pun. Like, gas high right now, ammo's high right now. We're looking at a potential ammo shortage. It's expected. So for me to do that and not have any manufacturer failure points, I think that was dope as shit. Shout out to Derya on that. That was dope. Now, again, I haven't put this through the extreme paces that I would like to that I'm going to. I'm just saying I would like to because where I'm at right now is I'm giving y'all my first thoughts and my introductions about it. So this ain't even a full review in totality. I'm just giving y'all my first thoughts. My first thoughts after 500 rounds to the Derya DY9Z. Boom. That's the title of the video. You'll see that. But anyway, not being able to actually run it, drag it through the mud, and see if it's going to fail yet, I can't just stamp it. But from my experience so far, yeah, I'm giving it a 7.5. If you're looking for something better than a Taurus, man, go get that DY9Z. And I don't even feel right putting it in the same category as a Taurus because it's a Taurus. This is a Derya. It's completely different companies, completely different manufacturing processes, completely different tolerances. But $299, I feel like I'm repeating myself. MSRP of $299, man. And that gun shoots great. That gun shoots great so far. It's running. I know I see a couple other people who've already chosen it for their EDC. They swapped it out. Their optic of choice ain't personally my favorite, but they swapping it out and they're doing some dope things with it. So I definitely see this gun in my future. It's already in rotation in some of my classes. So for those of you who are in Georgia, who are coming through some of my classes, I do have these guns for use in my classes. If you want to try it out, come see me. I am not afraid to let you try it out for yourself from your own thoughts and opinions, or even get you one. Because if you want to market, this EDC just entered the market at a price point that's matching everybody. You paying MSRP of $299, you could dry fire, you know what I'm saying? You can go to the range, get your little 100-round box, get you some good training in, or you could buy it. Let's say your budget is $1,000. You could buy this, you could buy a red dot, and then you got money for ammo and some good quality training. I can't stress training enough, man. Go get you some training. However, I know this video was very short, to the point. My first thoughts, what I think, fresh out the box. Shout out to my guy Harrison with his boring ass in that in-studio video, whatever. Major shout out to the Gun Food, man. Don't forget, y'all go see my people over there at the Gun Food to get those freedom seeds. So you go ahead and pick the Derya DY9Z up. Then you go over there and you see the Gun Food for your freedom seeds, and then you make magic. Other than that, man, without a shadow of a doubt, this is the part where I ask you to go ahead and like, share, follow, subscribe, because I like what I do. I like doing this shit. And this is the first review that I actually shot at the double tap range. First video. So huge shout out to Derya, man, being the first review that I shot out here at the double tap facility. It's a beautiful facility, if y'all been following me too. But that's it. I appreciate y'all for coming to holler at me. I look forward to seeing y'all again in the future, man. Subscribe. Just do it. And then go tell somebody else to subscribe. Like, hey, man, this big ass dude with his beard shooting guns. He cool as shit. I'm gonna see y'all, man. I'm out.